What's good, y'all? We're back with another video, and this is probably one of my last 2K20 demo build videos since 2K20 actually drops in 3 days. So I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and comment another player build you want to see before the new game comes out. But today we're going to be doing a Kawhi Leonard build, as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail. So for our skill breakdown, a lot of you might not agree. I went with the half shooting, or mainly half shooting and half defense. Then for the physicals, you're going to go with the top one. For the attribute upgrades, you're going to be putting these stats up until you see specific badge upgrade numbers on the right side. So for the finishing, you're going to keep putting everything up until you see the number 5 pop up. After that, you're going to stop. For the shooting, I went with everything max except for post fade, and I went with that to 78, but you'll see how or why I'm going to change it in a second. Playmaking, you only really have enough points to put up your ball handling. I feel like that's the most important thing in there, so that's what I did it up until. And for the defensive and rebounding, the max you can get on this is 20, so I went with 18 just to sacrifice enough so I can still be well-rounded in other places, because Kawhi can score almost as good as he plays defense now. I know I see a lot of people making pure locks, but that's really not the case for a Kawhi build. And you'll see, once you put everything up like this, you're left with 2 points, and I'm just showing y'all, no matter what category you try to drop those 2 points off in, it doesn't raise up anything. So I chose post fade because Kawhi does play in the post now, and he's actually a pretty solid post player. So that's where I just chose to drop my last couple points off at. Body shape defined. Now Kawhi is 6'7", but if you drop 1 inch, you'll see the bonus that you get in height, or when you drop your height, excuse me, and you're gonna need this bonus. So we're gonna sacrifice 1 inch because we're gonna take a big hit in wingspan, but it's gonna get us close to where we are right now. For the weight, Kawhi Leonard is 230, but that's a little bit heavy. Okay, as a lockdown, you want to have some speed, and honestly I feel like what I had was fine. I really didn't want to sacrifice any strength either, because I am only 6'6". Say I'm guarding a 6'9" or 6'8" slasher or something like that. I don't want to sacrifice too much strength if you're really seriously going to play with this build. And Kawhi has a 7'3" wingspan, which is 87 inches or something close to that. So you see, this is what we have at base, but when we touch it and we actually go with the Kawhi style, we're going to take a loss, and that's what that 1 inch was for. So we pretty much lose 1 inch in height, but we get our stats close to where they were before. And as a lockdown, everybody knows you need max wingspan to really be effective. For the lockdown, or for the takeover, I was really contemplating doing the shot creating one, because I mean, y'all saw it in the finals. Kawhi's game has changed so much. You can give him the ball and get out the way, and he's gonna get you a bucket. And the shot creator takeover is exactly what that does. You can give a shot creator the ball and just ISO everybody, get out the way, and let him cook. But he's still better at defense than he is at offense as of right now. So we got to go with that lockdown takeover. Plus, I know that's what a lot of y'all probably clicked this video for. And once we actually finish the build, you'll see at the top, you have built a perimeter lockdown, which is exactly what Kawhi is. And you see his name at the bottom, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now, when it comes to the badges, I want y'all to keep in mind, because I know a lot of y'all gonna have some comments. This is for Kawhi Leonard. This is not for a pure lock or something else. But you are going to take into consideration how the game actually works. So I did keep that in mind. For my finishing badges, I knew I wanted 5 only because I wanted these badges specifically. I wanted Acrobat Silver. Kawhi does a lot of Euro steps and hop steps. And he's actually low-key pretty acrobatic. I decided with Contact Finisher Gold. That's like the new posterizer, basically, as close as you're going to get. And he does dunk on people. For shooting, I went with difficult shots gold, because like I said, man, Kawhi can get his own shot off the dribble. Corner specialist silver, catch and shoot silver. Dead eye, because I mean, closing out, it has a slight effect on him, but we all saw with that game winner against Philly. Quick draw, I decided to go gold. Looking back on it, I probably could have went Hall of Fame and just sacrificed something else, because on this game, guys, no matter what build you make, you need quick draw gold at the very least. Keep that in mind. And I really wish I could have did tireless shooter a little bit higher, because the stamina in this game is really bad. Hopefully it's fixed by Friday when the game comes out. For playmaking, y'all saw it. I only get one badge, okay? So I feel like Space Creator would be cool, but it'd be best to do quick first step. And a lot of people, y'all might debate me on this, but this is a perimeter lockdown. So no, I'm not gonna have chase down or rim protector, but no one should be cooking me on that perimeter. Clamps Hall of Fame, Intimidator Hall of Fame, Pickpocket, Tireless Defender, which is a must. And I decided to go Pick Dodger Gold because when the game comes out, if you literally actually want to play with this build, Pick Dodger Gold for a lock is a must. The big men can set big bodies and you could knock people out with screens again. Like it's 2K17, so you gonna need that badge. But if I changed anything, like I showed y'all, maybe I would have got Interceptor. I'm not really sold on Lightning Reflexes. That's just me though. Chase down Artist, maybe, but I was still able to get blocks and steals without it, and you'll see in the gameplay. Like I say in every build video, make sure you choose a jump shot. They don't have Kawhi's on here, so I think I went with like Michael Jordan or Kobe because his shot looks like a mix between those two kinda. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into the gameplay. In terms of gameplay, playing with this build was very fun. The only problem was my teammates. I don't know if it was because I picked the last name or the name Kawhi Leonard. My teammates was feeling a certain way. I'm not gonna put any clips of it. They would not pass me the ball. Like every time I would call for the ball, they would ignore me. I would get excessive call for pass, literally every possession. And then after that, when they did finally pass it, it was too late. Big turnover, steal, whatever it was. So I had to move around off ball. It was mainly Kyle Lowry who wouldn't pass me the ball, his midget thick ass. But everybody else, they would swing me the rock. And most of the time I was able to get boards, I guess because of my wingspan. On my other builds, I was having problems getting boards. Like my player would jump, but it was like, I don't know, he would miss. Plus my rating was low, so that definitely does matter. As you guys can see, people are not shooting over me constantly. I know that's a huge thing in the demo, is like you can get wet up by everybody, but on this build, hopefully, I mean, it would only make sense. The badges I pick and my wingspan, nobody could really score on me. I don't think I got scored on the entire game, and I was being guarded by Clay, so you know they like to force feed him, and my shot contest was actually a real factor. I was still able to shoot off dribble, kind of like I do in my other ones, in my other build videos, I should say. Only thing was the Space Creator not having it. I can see how important it is or how big of a deal it is. So if you could, or if you really wanted to be Kawhi, you'd probably want to try to mess around with your playmaking badges, see if you can get at least 3 and get Space Creator. I don't really know if that's possible. It's still very good without it. Plus you got to think you might be the #1 option in a demo, but if you're using this build, I'd probably recommend this for threes. If you were actually good at the game, you could probably freak this on 2s, but I feel like in 3s, this would be a really good build to complement a guard in like a stretch or something like that. It'll do all the dirty work, and it can still score on its own like you saw. The only time they really force fed me was when I got my takeover and slashing. I had no problem doing that. You'll see it a lot of times. Contact finisher does come up. Even though I don't have chase down or rim protector, blocks was no problem as long as I'm just timing it. You guys see the shooting off dribble from 3 with no takeover because I have the 79 or 8 mid-range. I forgot already, sorry. But a lot of times I'll also try to bait my teammates or the other team into throwing passing lane steals. But the CPU was kind of just, I don't know, they were cheesing. Like the ball would make sure it went everywhere but back to me when I poked it. And a couple times I did bait Clay into taking shots. Like I said earlier, he didn't make any on me. Like nobody I guarded scored, even if it was a big man, because that Intimidator Hall of Fame, just being in the area, I didn't really even contest shots. I was just around and the badge would come on literally every time. You see in that clip, I baited him, shot, good shot contest, no score in my face. I got a lot of N1s. The Acrobat is super key, and so is that contact finisher, because that also helps you make a lot of N1 layups is what I've noticed. But overall, this build is really good. I feel like it'd be better to test out against real people so I can see the steals, because I had a Hall of Fame pickpocket and I couldn't steal the ball from anybody. But I know that just has to be because the computer is cheesing. But on offense, I obviously had no problem scoring. As you guys can see, I think I finished with like something close to 60. I think it might have been 59. I was really trying to get like something really high to show you guys. But this build is gonna be a problem, because if I can lock you down and I can score for real, this might be worse than dealing with the locks that we had last year. Plus, I have just enough ball handling, so with boost, once I'm able to choose animations, this build will be like, I feel like this will be a really, really good wing defender online. But you gotta remember, this is a perimeter defender. But even with that said, nobody was really scoring on me in the paint either. But we gotta see, this is rookie mode, like I think one of my subs told me. Gotta keep that in mind. I shot really good with this build. That was another thing. It was pretty efficient too. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is this a solid Kawhi build? I think this is. I watched a couple before I made this video. I think I got the best one. But y'all let me know. See y'all in the next one. Oh yeah, and subscribe. Like the video too.
Lemonade drippin', lemonade sippin', lemonade gettin'. All of my niggas is drippin'. Ric Flair the whip, you diggin'. All of my niggas is jiggin'.